Hello, my name is Larry Gregory, CEO of Competigy. Today I'm going to walk you through a partner strategy framework. This is specifically for software companies, whether you be based on the web, cloud, or on premise, that are looking to optimize their partner channels. In particular, for companies that view themselves as a platform, whether it be a data or software platform, on which other companies can build upon or extend through APIs and web service endpoints, etc. What we'll cover is a maturity model, aka the partner strategy framework, that goes through how to develop relationships and yield sales outcomes across a range of different types of partners. That includes strategic alliances, both the SI types and the ISV types, because again, we're talking about as a platform, others that are building on top of you. Talking about breadth partners and how you develop programs that can capture many of those. The ecosystem, whether it be the developer or the IT pro ecosystem of individual influencers, and then lastly, how to manage upstream platform vendors. Here's a picture of the partner strategy framework model. The strategic alliances represent your closest, most valuable partners. These are the partners that would directly impact your business if they were to switch their go-to-market strategy away from your products to a direct competitor. Breadth programs, you can't always justify depth resources for the breadth community, so you need to devise an efficient, scalable set of programs that communicates and nurtures their engagement. Developer ecosystem, connecting with the developers or IT professionals to grow advocates in the partner base that's out there, and you want to sustain and recruit those individual developers' allegiance. And then vendor management. Most software companies have platform vendors that provide development tools, databases, operating systems, cloud platforms, and other software elements for your product. Knowing how to align with those vendors' interests and maximize your marketing and go-to-market support will be particularly valuable. And then we've got the maturity across the top of how do you advance each of those. And then the intersection between the initiative area and the maturity stage is a key verb on what you should be doing at that particular point. And I'll go through each of those intersection points throughout the rest of this presentation. So let's discuss the 4 stages of the maturity model. First is reach, in which you want to communicate to your partner, regardless of which initiative they represent, in context of a relationship. You don't want to come across as a vendor preaching to them, and even worse is a vendor speaking out of context of what they care about. So the whole objective here is really to just reach that audience in a quality way. It doesn't imply that they're going to take any action out of that yet. The enable stage is about getting those partners to actively start learning about your product capabilities and the value of partnering with you. So the result is they do understand your product and they understand the business potential of working with you. At the activate stage, you want them to convert the learning process into actually putting that into work in the form of prototyping and development activity, such that the outcome will be you'll have fodder for your marketing campaigns in the form of solution stories, ideally across a range of industry and sector areas. And then lastly, you want to help them sell on your behalf and with their own solutions. And so the effort is to arm those partners with the appropriate messaging such that they can, and outlet vehicles in which they can connect with potential customers, with the target outcome being you've got solutions that span across those key sectors and industry areas and representation, basically champs in the form of partners that are able to penetrate into each of the subsectors that are out there. Develop strategic alliances with companies that represent the greatest market growth and that will embrace and leverage your latest product offerings. There's a whole selection process through probably a council, ISV council that you'll want to have that helps pick what are the right ones to support as part of the alliance program so that you have representation across those industry and sector areas. But the reach stage is about engaging partners with your message. It's not necessarily, again, implying that they'll act, but you want to be able to engage them. In this case, it's about having a relationship and working collaboratively with them and communicating with them as a partner. And so that's kind of a coaching type of relationship. They'll be more inclined to embrace your product in advance of customer demand if you actually provide compelling business justification. Maybe your features are addressing a customer need that they have heard, or you provide the right marketing incentives to encourage their movement forward in a more aggressive way. So things like roadmap briefings and product presentations and customer market analysis can help make that early adoption case for larger partners if delivered collaboratively. So the end result is you want to document your agreed upon milestones and gives and gets in a shared business plan, and then revisit that plan on a regular basis to assess progress and ensure that they're moving forward. If we move over to the enable stage, here you're really supporting their learning process for getting up to speed on the new iteration of your offering. And so the goal is become trusted technical advisors, trusted business advisors to those strategic alliance partners. And it's valuable to know what partners have in terms of projects planned so that you can manage their progression towards your own marketing events and map your own solutions among your alliance partners across the top customer scenarios in terms of needs. So capture and nurture that partner readiness through an early adoption program if you can possibly do that, and that's a place where the team can nominate projects among these strategic alliances. Those partners can access a website where they can, request participation, learn about training events, get support, and basically certify. That might be a lighter or deeper term, depending upon. Then you get to the stage of promoting those. So the development work has been done. They may not have product in market. Typically, you look for partners to have a product within 90 days of your release, but that may vary based on your product. But at this point, your partners have taken the steps to learn about your product capabilities. Active, meaningful development activity has been undertaken, and so you can have something to work with in terms of marketing evidence in support of your launch and ongoing marketing campaigns. If you've done a good job with the joint business planning in the reach stage and the early adopter program during the enable stage, you'll be well positioned to have representative partner solutions across key verticals and customer segments. At the sales side of the equation, here you want to convert partner development efforts into market awareness in sales and resulting in pull-through of your product. This entails connecting partners to internal and external channels and directly supporting those most impactful partners. So you can accelerate partner sales beyond just the market awareness tactics in the activate stage by joint selling, which only for the very few would you actually have your own kind of joint selling where you're leading the way in some ways. Better is partner-led, where partners go engage, and then when they need you, they'll raise their hand, and your account team can collaborate on who's the right contact and what are the priorities and what do you know about them. But the ideal is have enough partners that they can do this themselves, have partner-to-partner engagement such that they for example, the ISV partners connect with the SI partners and the reseller partners, and they basically work among themselves, and that scales the best. That ends this section of the Partner Strategy Framework. I hope you continue to listen to the other sections. Thinking in platform terms doesn't come naturally for most software companies. However, becoming the platform on which other companies build has proven to be a great business model. Partners pull through your technology when they've taken on a platform dependency, and thereby reduce your sales efforts and provide stickiness and loyalty in the face of competitors. I hope you found the walkthrough of interest. You can access the full ebook at competigy.com. I look forward to receiving your feedback and questions at larry.gregory@competigy.com.